fading. So gradation 0. I probably should have did this way first, so Caitlin can see it. This is high on this side. I didn't want it to be that high. I didn't put that. That wasn't my fault. Y'all said that wasn't my fault. That was there before I got there. All right. So when you do a 0, let's just say you come here, right?
True. All of them.
Completely closed.
This is medium fade, right?
I'm just fading because the hair's already kind of
Oh, okay,
done.
okay.
So it might turn into a high, but sure.
Okay.
All right. So the goal is to just show you what the fade looks like.
Right.
So the 0. What's up, B? See that?
Yes.
Baby bum drawing.
See where I'm at?
Oh, there's a kid in there.
It's a whole kid. See that?
Yes.
Coming around,
Oh,
coming around,
pretty.
coming around. I make my sections got to be clean.
Okay.
Just set the line. I had a friend in school that would say, just put it, not this. You just trying to make your line first. You don't need to do all of this first.
Okay.
And what's the point? What are you trying to prove doing this? To clean it? You can do that afterwards. Right? Just go and just set the line. Set the line. Set the line. Watch your haircut and at least increase by 5 minutes or decrease time by 5 minutes, right? If you do it this way. All right. Now, my next section, half. Let's do a 1 because she's got thin hair. Not a 0. Let's do a 1. Well, first of all, let's see if the 1 is good. When you don't know, whatever you put this in without the clippers, whatever gets in between under here, under this little lever, that's going to get cut off.
Okay.
All right? So you will see me asking students to say, hey, give me that. 1, completely closed.
Completely closed.
Open your gray. Guess what? By the time I do that anyway, it's leaving the head. See that? I want to usually open my gray about a 1/2 inch, sometimes about 1.5 inches. But I'm going to go at least and give myself a full 1/2 inch. The hair naturally is going this way on this mannequin. But once I do this here,
Now, does this one close also, is it determined by the density of the hair, or is it, this is something you would practice, doesn't matter?
with the 1, the density of the hair, fine hair.
Okay.
If it was thicker hair, I do a, I'm in class, Bob, I'll call you back. Once I do the density of it, this mannequin, sorry, has like fine, skimpy hair.
Yes, sir.
But notice I'm just setting.
4 o'clock today.
Stop there.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
See that? See that?
Not the scooping. Yeah.
Right. So remember how that's already done on that side? But yep. Now you see I got about a good inch.
Inch.
Okay? Now the rest is going to be my black. Now let's say I decide to do a number 2. I'm just jumping 0, 1, 2. I'm doing this on purpose for the sake of class. I'm going in. Maybe about another good inch.
Is the top still going to be a 2 also? Is that what we're
No.
saying?
I'm
You're
gonna-
saying a black, so is this
Yeah,
this
I'm going to
top?
shears on top.
Okay.
Finger length or something like that. You could also do a number 4 on top. But because the hair is so fine and thin, that's why I'm jumping whole number over. And now I can kind of jump into this safely with a number 2. Does that make sense? We can take more off of this. It just gives more people a chance to keep fading. Does that make sense?
So the top isn't considered part of the black?
Not for this particular cut. Or any cuts that deal on shears, no.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. So if they wanted, let's say they wanted like a 3 or like I don't know why, but let's say they wanted 3 or 4, you would still use the 2 right here.
Right.
And that still wouldn't be considered the black. That would be the.
Make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
You're like, dang it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
Okay,
makes
cool.
a lot of sense. Yeah.
So you can see, and obviously, like I would have a comb in my hand. I'm just trying to show you guys the purpose of putting the lines in,
Okay.
and the purpose of fading, right? fading, fading. It's gonna eventually leave the head because what I would typically want to do, if this is a comb in my hand, I would typically want, to hold that hair down. See that?
Yes.
It's slightly in. They say gradation. When you're talking about closely blending in, 0, 1, 2.
Okay.
Hair is fine. Hair's thin. Okay. Now I'm gonna go blend. What did I put from my gray to my my 2? Clip over comb, right? When you're at a 2, you don't really need. I'll say that for the camera. You don't really need elevation because you can do clip over comb, right? Clip over comb is enough to be able to do it. But let's just say you did it anyway. Elevate. I'm gonna start under the line. Elevate it. You see how it's pushing it away so much? That's why clip over comb is more important. The purpose for this is the fade, not the blending line. They say you can sculpt it. Typically sculpt it. At this point, that's gonna frustrate me. See that?
And clipper over comb is mostly for the bulk part of it, as opposed to the shear over comb is going to be more of the details and the
Shear over fingers.
shear over
details.
fingers.
Yeah. And then fine tuning will be shear over comb. Okay. Now put it in with a 1. Remember this? The 2? 0, 1, 2. This line right here, I put it in with a 1. Hello, Sugarfoot. I put it in with a 1. I'm going to take it out with a 1. Okay? So this is 0, 1, 2. This line here. Now I'm going elevation into 1 close. If I put it in with a 1 close, I'm going to take it out with a 1 close. All right. Can everybody see the cutting blade? What I'm moving back and forth. That's my cutting blade. You're just going to take it up. Now, the hair is going back. So that means for the clients that their hair is shooting this forward, or sometimes the hair is shooting this way, you change and go opposite of which way the hair is growing. Does that make sense? You're going to take it and you're going to do elevation, and you're going to come up, and you can usually hear it. It's going to just be a on my client. I'm going to go underneath the line, and then by the time I come here, it's going to take off what's on top of the stairs. You'll see it picking the hair up. Watch. Boom, pick the hair up. I'm done. Boom. You see it? I don't need you guys trying to do this, because then you're scooping into it and you're going to make a hole into the head. Just right there, you see the blend happening.
Is it
Okay?
fun to still do this?
Yeah. But if you're going to do that, you need to be here. But look at my elbow.
Yeah.
That don't feel so fun, right?
Yes.
So when you do it, you need to make sure. That's why you'll see me going,
Well, don't you
You
change
gotta stick the tongue out with it.
don't you change your hand position to this, to the baby bottom? Is that what you're
Baby
saying?
bottle. That's why I'm saying that.
And
Because
that's
when you
usually
do
for up, and then if you're down, then you can do this. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Gotcha. Okay.
So elevation. Kind of moving fast. Elevation.
Can't you do your big C?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Elevation is on top of the stairs.
Upstairs.
Oh, okay.
All right. Big C's, I'm gonna lay it flat under the line. Then I'm gonna come underneath it by the time I get there. I don't, same thing with elevation, not to drag it up, and then hit the line. That's not what you're supposed to do. You come in here. Big C's, it's in my wrist. See what I'm saying?
See the flick of my lip?
Look at the flick of that wrist. Hey. Now I'm usually kind of using my fingers to do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that action yet, work out this morning. Send your shoulders. All right.
My leg is shaking.
See that?
I didn't sit down there.
See how it's moving? Slowly. Watch the cutting blade. You see it? It's just it's like seesawing. Just rocking it back and forth. Elevation, big C. This is where I'm at, big C. That's why when I tell you, like, don't leave the head, because when you keep doing this, you're going to miss a spot. And it's going to look glitchy. It's going to look like you're putting marks in the head. And then you're going to forget where you left off at. And by the time you come here, you're going to be at the line. And then you're gonna be up here, riding a plug up in their head. Nobody wants a plug. Okay? Do the same thing. What did I put the white in with? You can come on around if you want.
So,
0. I put the 0. I put the white in with a 0. I'm gonna take it out with a 0. All right. So let's start on this side. Start under the line. Now, if we're just trying to be, you can show that real quick on the video. If you're trying to be very, here now we're down. Like we took the weight out upstairs. Now we're trying to get this part right here. You're trying to take care of the rest of that right there, underneath the stairs. So elevation takes care of upstairs, where big C's take care of downstairs. Now I finished the mid part of it. Now I'm gonna go down to my white and my gray. Start underneath. Ready? Elevate. 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 Don't worry about the line completely coming out yet. Elevate. Elevate. Everybody see that so far? Look at the weight. See the weight difference? You're elevating that is a, so if this is a 2 and a 1, that's also a 1 to a half guard. A half, 3/4. You see what I'm saying? Like you're trying to, a 1 to a half and 3/4. And then all the way, and then completely closed. And then all the way open. Right? Because then you'll be doing all the way open first. And then you'll be trying to close it a little bit. Da 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 da. Close it a little bit. Da 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 da. Close it a little bit more. Da 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 da. Nobody wants to do that. So go elevation all the way around. Start underneath the line. Baby bottle it. Here. 45-degree angle. Just because that somebody put a high line on this side. Alright, now that I'm over here, I got the upstairs done. Same thing, but now I'm coming and I'm just going to small C it out, no longer big C's. I'm doing tiny C's. Alright? Small C's. Ice cream scoops, we used to say in cosmetology school. Boom. See how I'm keeping it attached to the head? Come down underneath it. You don't need to even come down here. Just here. Because by the time I get there, I'm already rocking it out.
And you're at a half still, or you opened it a little bit after?
Oh no, I completely closed it.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah, because I put it in with a 0. I take it out with a 0. Saves you from taking forever on your haircuts and be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. See that? See the difference? That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Now, you could go in and say, Joshua, I'm just changing this to a half real quick so you guys can see something. If I want to open my gray more, I'm into my white though. See that? But if I wanted to keep my white dark and keep a smaller gray, which is what we was talking about, like before you guys came in, we was talking about shadow fades. But the point I'm trying to make is not being afraid to allow your hand and your wrist to do the work when it comes down to elevation, big C. Like opening it up. Okay? Because that's from my understanding, that's the most of it. That's the most part. Alright, so I'm gonna create this line. And you guys are gonna get it out. Who wants to go first?
For what?
I say I'm gonna create a line and you guys are gonna get it out.
Grace said she wants to go first.
Come on, Grace.